Hey guys, Viggoman here and welcome back to Crasburg. This is episode 70 and I am joined here by...
Andyisyoda. Welcome everyone. Viggoman, you've been busy.
Pretty
this
busy.
Place, though.
Thank you, man. Thank you for joining me. I'm so glad to have you here.
Yeah, you're welcome. It's great to be here. This is Conquest Reforged. You're on the Darwin Reforged server. And you've been working on this for how long?
Almost 2 years now.
That's crazy, dude.
Yeah.
Okay, we're not going to move from here, guys, because I want Viggoman to point stuff out. I'm his guest. Come on, dude. What have we got? What are we looking at?
Yeah, this might be a little tricky though, but on your left, southern part, we have the wealthy area, the most wealthy area. The houses are bigger, more detailed, decorated. We have the bank, the biggest bank of Crasburg there. We have some temples and a beautiful market square we're going to check out later. And then below, right in front of us, we have the trading harbor. That is where the people come mainly for trading goods. There's not much fishing and stuff happening there. That's happening somewhere else. So this is mainly for trading.
Trade.
And right behind there, we can see there's a little, almost like a castle with four towers.
Yeah.
That is the prison, but it's built in such a way that if it's needed, you can use it as a castle or a fort, I guess, to defend some people. Right behind that, you have the big white eyesore, the big white building. That is the temple. The blue part, with the blue roof, is the main temple of the city. And then the surrounding white buildings are the monastery, where the people...
So cool.
Well, thank you, man. Thank you. Behind that, we have, like, the common people area, where pretty much everyone lives.
All the poor people, they live there.
Yeah,
I get
or
it.
not the poorest people. We have a slum.
Normal people. We have a slum as well.
Yeah, so we have all...
Can I have a house in Noble District, please? That's where I want. I don't want to live with the poor people.
Sure, we can make a deal after the video or something.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a few for sale. And then, of course, all the way in the back, we have the castle all the way to the right.
Yep.
That is the Golden Rock, and the castle for the Lord of Crasburg. It's pretty massive. What else is there? We have...
In the far distance, you've got something you're still working on. I can see some wool, some construction blocks. What's that going to be, a palace or something?
That's going to be the university.
Oh,
yeah.
Goodness me.
So we have some... we have some auditoriums and feast halls, and just kind of still working on that. Yeah, I think that is it from here. Well, since Andy is such a precious guest, I have transported him here in this beautiful wagon here. You can come out now, sir. It should be safe.
I think I need you to open the door. Thank you very much.
Of course.
I can't get my hands dirty. This is wonderful. Thank you for transporting me in this amazing cart.
Yeah, how was the ride?
Look at this thing. So this is a modded resource pack. Is that the fair way to say it?
It's a mod with a resource pack, I guess.
It's a mod with a resource pack.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Love the pigeons.
Those are so cute.
I'm gonna ask as many questions as possible. Viggoman's been doing this for 2 years, right? So you've seen it again and again and again. But I'm brand new to this. I think I've seen it briefly, but the progress you've made, even since I was on a few months ago, is amazing, dude.
Yeah, it's going pretty quick lately.
Wow, nice. I love this place. This is so rich. This area.
It is.
I want to live here.
So guys,
and have good servants.
If you're wondering, we are now on the south in the wealthy area. That's where we're starting off, and we're going to move through the city. And sorry, Andy, but we don't have time to check out all the interiors.
Okay.
We're going to be here for hours.
Lead on. Look at the floor. How do you do that? Goes down in little stages. What is this?
This is layer blocks.
Medium dirt. Layer blocked. Soft gravel. Amazing. Sorry, guys. I'm going to be fanboying over all the tiniest details.
That's okay.
Even the carts have wheels. How do you do wheels? It's a clothes hanger?
No, it's a block. It's a cart block.
Cart block.
If you go into inventory, it's under tools, and it's the second one.
Whoa, a whole cart. Okay.
Yeah.
Very cool. Very cool. Amazing.
If you come with me here, this gate right here, or port gate, is pretty cool. It's very new. And it's to defend the harbor, which is going to be built in the future.
Absolutely, absolutely. And do you know what? You've got, what is these, chains? in the water.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, do you know what you should put? You should put some chains in the water to stop the ships coming in. But you thought of it.
Of course, man. I'm doing a lot of research when I'm building.
Amazing. So this is a fantasy town.
It is.
And I think you were telling me that some humans are coming and taking over.
Pretty much
some land
that
had been occupied previously by like elves and monsters and creatures, and they've brought their technology like carts and red
basically.
pants. Yeah.
So, but it's more of like a realistic medieval town in the way it's built, but just the lore is like fantasy. There are phoenixes and different things happening around here.
One of the things I noticed is you've definitely not shied away from building on the diagonal.
No,
I hardly ever do, and I love this.
I think about like 70% of all the buildings are not on the grid. That doesn't mean they're completely 45-degree angles, but most of them are like slightly angled.
Yes, so you haven't even gone for 45 degrees, you've gone like 30 degrees and 60 degrees.
Yeah, all the angles, basically. And that makes
whatever you needed, really, I suppose. So
yeah.
You've got a big wall around the noble district. I've lost you.
Yeah, I've lost you too.
I'm at your market. I'm at the market. Look at the marketplace.
Check out the market first, and then we show you the wall. Yeah. This is one of my favorite spots. It's so like lively, I think.
Oh, 100%. I love this. This just makes me feel like I'm in an old European town. You know, like Prague.
Yeah.
Where you've got all these kind of medieval, hundreds-year-old buildings around you, crowding in.
Mm-hmm.
In a little market square. So amazing.
And all of these buildings are furnished, by the way, so if you guys watching, or you, Andy, wanna just get some inspiration for interiors and stuff, everything is completely furnished, more or less.
So for people to come on the server, they need to go into conquestreforged.com.
Yeah.
Download the launcher, launch the launcher, and you would also need the texture pack. But that kind of comes with it, doesn't it? I think.
Yeah, the texture pack comes with it. Yeah. So you just download the launcher and start. Basically, it's super straightforward.
And we've added in some shaders as well, but actually some shaders in the pack as well. So it's really easy. So if you've got Java, if you've got a PC, a Mac, you've got Java installed, you can be on this server, and it's Warp Crasburg.
Yeah. This is the bank. So very big vaulted ceiling.
I love these blocks, these decorated white wall design blocks.
Yeah, they're beautiful.
Look at all the money! And I have the money.
We even have a vault. If you jump through there, please don't do that when I'm not here, but since I'm here, I'll allow you.
Alright.
And there's like a lot of offices and stuff in here. And then you can go down into the basement. It's pretty cool.
Guys, if you're watching on my channel, Vigaman has his own channel.
That's true.
And the link will be in the down below. But this is like episode what for you?
70. Yeah.
Oh my god. So every 10 episodes he does like a little tour, a little catch up. So you could join in the series, right? People could join in your series right now. Yeah?
Pretty much. I would love them to watch all of them, but I totally understand that that's a lot of episodes.
Press the button. Oh,
it's very dark in here.
Thank you. Look at all the money. Woo! This is the room. Cobwebs. This is so atmospheric. Let me contribute. Look. There we go.
Thank you. Oh, I just grabbed that. Straight in my pocket. Do you want to go outside before I go so I can open up for you?
It's a tip. Thank you. I love these carpets as well. These carpets join together, right? If you place another carpet there, let's see what... It just... Oh, it's so cool. Monsterfish, he's a genius. Monsterfish is the guy that made it, right? This texture pack. And the mod.
Alright, yeah, I said we couldn't do too much interiors because we simply
So
don't have the time.
This video would take too long. Let's have a more... Let's see some other districts then. So this is the rich district.
This is the rich district. And you can walk... This is behind the bank and just down the road here is where we started, basically. So, just walk through the streets here. The cart you came out of is right down here.
So much detail. The atmosphere, the bushes, the shop signs, the little overhangs.
Thank you, man.
Steps. So many blocks. If you look at the inventory, guys. I mean, I'm showing my audience the inventory, and it is just. It's the options that baffle me. How do you know?
You don't know.
You need months and months and months.
Yeah, start slowly and then progress, I think.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Start with the first block. Okay, go.
Yeah, so yeah, as you said, behind you is where we started, just so people can get a context of where we actually are in the city here. This is a little street performance that has come here and just hold a little show.
I love it.
And what is cool here is this stage is built like a cart, so they could wrap up the stage and then just take it somewhere else.
Oh my goodness, it's genius. Are you kidding me? A mobile cart to go on to the next city?
Yeah.
That's tough on an island, though. I guess they could put it on a boat and ship it out, right?
Yeah, this is not an island, so...
Oh.
Yeah, there's a lot in the north. It's more like a peninsula or something.
Alright.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now we're coming to unfinished territory here, so don't look at that. Close your eyes and just walk over here.
I think I realized why I'm breaking things. My left and right buttons are mixed up. Normally I swap them over. So I've been breaking when I'm supposed to be using.
Ah.
I figured it out. Okay, so what we're into, this is the more medium rich district here?
So now it kind of transitions from the wealthy towards less wealthy, like the common folk. But it's not like a straight line. So as you can see, the buildings here are still pretty nice.
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't look too bad. So it's kind
really
of
cool.
a slow transition here.
But the rich people, they won't be growing their pumpkins. They've got to get the poor people to grow the pumpkins, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah.
I get it.
Here is one of the more popular places in the city. It's brand new. It was built in the last episode, which hasn't come out yet when we're recording this. So happy for you. You got a preview here. This is the brothel.
Wow. I was about to say, well, you've got a new fan. I'm going to start watching your series, and then you go, there's a brothel. And I thought, oh. Did I say what I was going to say? You've got a new fan? Wow. Okay, you've thought of everything, really. All the needs of the people in the city. This place. Amazing.
So if you want to go in here, we can. If not, we can just move on.
Wait, let's move on.
Let's move on, yeah. To get that ad revenue, I guess.
You're planning out with wool. So you've got orange wool and red wool. This is where you're planning your builds, I guess. Very cool. Look at all the angles. I love how you haven't shied away from any angles. Look at this street. It's so crowded.
This is also one of my favorite spots to be. Just walking down this very crooked road here.
Absolutely. It reminds me of a street called the Shambles. Have you heard of that street? It's in a city called York.
No.
Oh, you need to look it up. Shambles, York, England.
Sounds awesome. So yeah, here we have a little cross section with a little shrine. That is because the port where we started over in the first clip is right down through the gatehouse to the right here. I guess we can check that out next. And then the sailors can come in here and then maybe pray before they go out at sea, or maybe when they come home. Just as a little central piece.
We're gonna pray for the big fish or a safe travel.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the only way to get them, you know.
Of course.
Yeah. And there's a bathhouse right here. Again, for the sweaty, stinking people at the sea.
They can come and have a wash. Oh, let me jump in and have a look. This is so cool. Oh, wow. A bathhouse. This is such inspiration. Oh, man. I want to build a bathhouse now. This is so cool. So they heat the water here, and then they pour it into the baths.
Yeah.
With even some little curtains.
You need privacy, you know?
Absolutely. Get your bits washed. Guys, this is so cool.
And you can also wash your clothes and stuff in the back here, if needed.
Wow. Does it drain anywhere? I bet you thought of that.
You would think so.
Down into the swamp. Here, look.
Yeah. Let's assume I thought about that.
Assume you thought of it.
Yeah.
You could put a little drain on the floor.
I can just add it. It's one simple block.
One simple block. There we go. It's an idea from Andyisyoda.
Yeah. So yeah, let's go this way, and feel free to stop me. This is very old, so you might see that the buildings possibly look a little less impressive than some of the other ones we've seen. But I still think the vibe is the correct, atmosphere is proper here.
Yeah, but that's how a town evolves anyway.
Yeah, it is.
You have different building styles, different time periods. So this is way back in your first 10 episodes, is it?
No, first 20, I think.
20, yeah.
Yeah, this is what I call, I think it's not an official term, but a port city. So it's a city outside the city walls, but it's mainly for the traders that come in. They can sleep in an inn or a tavern and buy ropes and things without having to go through the gate. So this is kind of like a separate part of the city where traders from all around the world can come in without having to be checked and stuff.
I love how you thought about how a city works. It's kind of inspiration for guys watching at home and building away, guys and girls watching at home. Think about the jobs that people have. Think about the goods that they need to transport, where their customers come from.
Yeah.
And I guess a little bit of security as well, you know?
That's a good point. I think that is one of the best ways to make building more interesting than it is. Like, for placing blocks, it's fun and all, but in the long run, it can become the same over and over. But if you start making histories and laws and professions, it just becomes so much more alive.
I love this building here. This is such a cool way of starting off. If people are starting off on diagonals, you've got these simple 3 wide sections with a window in each one. And then let's have a look at the roof. Okay, so you've turned the stairs there. Okay. Kind of all just blends together quite easily, I suppose. Yeah, you've turned the roof in the corners here, where it hooks up to the next row of 3.
Roofs,
and then obviously you've gone for dormers.
Yeah, roofs are horrible in diagonals, but you can make it work, just turning the stairs as you mentioned, and it kind of works.
That's worth trying. That is worth trying. Wow, that is cool. If you've never tried diagonal, I haven't done much diagonal myself, and I think
you should try.
I really love that. I should try it, because look at that from the front. It just has so much depth. Beautiful. All right, so we're at the dock. Wow, we got a lighthouse and everything. Dude. Oh my goodness, look at these boats, the fish.
So yeah, this is mainly a port for trading, but of course people trade fish, and there's always a little bit of fish coming through here.
Amazing. Oh, there's a statue, the prison. There's almost too much to see. This is unbelievable. You could spend hours touring this place.
Yeah, especially if you're doing the interiors. You have a day ahead of you of just looking at stuff.
So, do you consider yourself an artist?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I guess so.
You have to. This is art. This is 3D art.
3D art,
It
yeah.
should be hanging in a gallery in the Louvre. It should be, shouldn't it? There should be a little computer or a VR set.
Oh, that would be nice.
I think let's open a Minecraft museum.
Let's do that.
Yeah, museum of Minecraft. Honestly, such a good idea.
Yeah. Have you seen the mermaid hanging in front of the ship here?
I'm quite glad that the mermaid doesn't have too many details. That is super spooky. Okay.
Yep.
Nice job. All right. Don't add a lever. That is so cool.
Yeah. Is there anything on the harbor here you want to check out in detail? Or?
I guess this statue caught my eye. Is this an original design, this statue?
Yeah.
How did you do these vertical... Oh, these are just trapdoors.
Yeah.
Is this your original design for a statue?
Yeah, it is. I'm not good with statues though, but it is an original design, and it just kind of works.
It's pretty cool.
Thank you.
A lot of people ask me to build statues, actually, or 7 upgrades to a statue they want me to do on my channel. But
I would watch that.
I'm not very good at them either, so if anyone's good at building statues, get in touch. You can build for me. Wow, look at this little garden.
Yeah, this is so, especially if you walk here, it's so filled with like trees and flowers, atmosphere.
I love this, and you've got like little rocks, and you look up to the monastery right up there.
Yeah, that's the back wall of the monastery, yeah. I
Is this
can't
the
see you though,
Do
but...
the monks?
Hmm?
I'm in the garden. Do the monks come down here to the garden, or do they stay on the other side?
They possibly stay on the other side for safety reasons.
No
Are
monkey
you-
business. Yeah.
Are you up here? Oh, there you are. I found you.
Here I am. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, lead on. What is next?
What is next? I feel like we've missed so much already, but let's just move. Yeah, let's get back to where we entered the port city,
Sure thing.
and then we go down here and just walk the path. And
Alright.
I guess we can go up to the temple.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Definitely want to see the temple and the monastery. And we'll try and take in as many sites as we can.
Yeah.
On the way, there's more planning going on.
Yeah, this is kind of cool. I guess this could be relevant for your people as well. I am running a contest now where people can submit town halls.
Oh.
So, and the winner will forever be a part of Crasburg. It's not something...
That's such a good idea, though.
Yeah, I think so. It's fun. And involves the viewers a lot more.
Absolutely.
So yeah,
Wow.
if you guys want to do that...
Forge, and they give you the schematic, and then you stick it in.
no, I have set up a world on the server here.
Oh, you
so
set up a world.
Yeah, so they can build there.
Dude. That's awesome. Well, good luck. Good luck,
you.
good luck, good luck.
Good luck everyone who's participating, I guess. So here, we had a little bit of an accident over here.
Mm-hmm.
Some people forgot their pizza in the oven for a little too long.
Are you kidding me? You've done a burnt out house?
Yeah, and it's pretty sad. It's been like this for a while now.
What are these blocks? These are burnt... It actually says a burnt oak log wall. Wow. Well, you're lucky it didn't spread around the whole city.
Yeah, it did
And
destroy...
It's still smoking.
Yeah. It was horrible.
Cold. Did you build it like this to start with, or was it, did you have a house here and then you burnt it down?
I just built it like that.
That is amazing.
And I love how the neighbor building here is also partially burnt.
Mm-hmm.
And you can kind of see through the roof.
These guys are going to be having to redecorate for sure.
Yeah.
Ah.
And as you can see, they're kind of carrying out the ash now with the shovels. And then there's a cart outside here with all...
I'm just laughing at the amount of detail you've got. It's quite ridiculous. Oh, I'm stuck behind this cart. Oh, the cart's full of ash. Okay, of course it is. Of course it is. All right.
Yeah, it's so tricky. I want to show you everything, but...
We can't see everything.
No.
Let's see the highlights.
Let's see the highlights.
Where are we going to go? The monastery?
We can go to the monastery in a second now. We go through here first. This is the Hill of Faith.
The Hill of Faith.
Yeah, it's very old, very like cramped. There's a lot of houses on this small hill.
Where are we? Oh, we're here. I get it. Okay. The
Yeah.
Hill of Faith.
Pretty much
I
in the
have faith.
middle.
Uh-huh.
And this will then lead up to the university.
Aha! The university. So you can have a bridge.
Gonna have a little bridge here.
Planned out the university. And I guess, wow. This is insane. Do you think Notch imagined anything like this in his head when he was coding Minecraft in 2008?
No, not at all.
Making little creepers and pigs and dirt
No.
blocks.
Definitely not.
He didn't imagine this, did he?
If you come here, I want to show you the interior of one of the buildings here. I am at the university, if you lost me.
Okay. Yeah. I'm coming. Oh, there you are.
Because this one here is... The view inside here, you can walk in first. It's one of my favorite interiors so far. If you look up, it's so big.
It's like being in a city chambers or... Wow, this is so fancy. Column. Little council chamber back here. University council.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Professor Rammerman.
That's one of my patrons.
Professor Wilville. This is so cool. Oh my goodness. The interiors are just insane, dude. I love how you've gone for quite high ceilings as well in a lot of the places.
Yeah, that's the way I like to indicate wealth, higher ceilings, allows for more detailed walls and stuff.
Absolutely. Because that's a really good tip right there. I mean, low, cramped, smaller buildings for the poorer people, medium size for the kind of the nobles, and then the very rich castles and universities and temples and things.
Yeah.
10, you can go for like 10 blocks.
Definitely, if you want to. Like castles, you can go however tall you want, kind of.
Okay, cool. And so this district down here is a bit... It's still really nice, actually.
Yeah, it's not too bad. Crasburg is a very wealthy city.
Aha.
So...
You said you had slums, though. Where are they?
Yeah, let's check those out. They are... So... I've lost you again.
I'm on top of your temple.
So go straight west.
Down here by the coast?
Yeah. So they are like exile, I guess, outside.
Word. I'm actually building a bit of a city project myself, kind of a desert island city. And we're going to have some poor areas as well. Look at the gate. Look how thick this wall is. Wow.
Yeah, that's something I spend a lot of time on, is proper defense.
Proper defense.
Like,
don't want to get attacked by the orcs. Don't want to get attacked by any orcs, do you?
No.
Oh, you got a little sewer system as well. I think you're still building that. That is really cool. Look at the poor people.
The atmosphere in here is pretty cool when you walk.
It's cramped, dirty, it's busy. You can just imagine kids running about.
Yeah.
Bare feet. Stealing apples and running away. This is awesome. I think this is one of my favorite bits.
Thank you. Yeah, kind of mine as well, to be honest. And it feels, when you're inside here just walking, it feels like it's infinite. You can't really feel the outside world.
Exactly. You would just be immersed in your own survival. I love the flies.
Those are so cool.
Guys, if you're watching this on my channel, check out Vigoman's channel. The link is down below. 70 episodes he's been building this. Join in the series. I'm going to be watching. And get your inspiration for your own builds. You don't have to build in a mod pack. If you're on Bedrock, if you're on PE, you can still get inspiration from, I guess, your decisions.
Decisions and shapes and color combinations, definitely. Yeah.
Cool. Right. Temple bound. Let's
go to the temple, yeah. I'm not going to hold you any
retreat.
longer. So the official entrance to the temple would be over here, so I guess we can just walk along the road here.
No, I'm happy to walk.
There's a little pond here, kind of cool, just leaving some greenery into the city here. And this pond then runs through the rest of the city down to the harbor and the little park you liked earlier.
That is awesome. Look at this. I love this little channel.
What is kind of cool here is, and this you can do this in vanilla, is to use the water layers.
Is that really still possible? Because I'm having difficulty with getting the water layers to work.
You might have to adjust block updates and stuff, but if you have that off, it is still possible. So you can barely see, but it's sloping downwards here.
It's amazing. Even the water is better. Right, sorry, where were we? We were on this bridge. Right, I got carried away with my little water channel. We turn right here, or?
You can, but it is...
Around the corner?
Around the corner here, yeah.
Aha!
And then down here.
This must be it. Wow, okay. So much to see in every little view. I think it helps being European. Have you got... You're from Norway, right? I'm from the UK. We have some old towns and cities to take inspiration from.
We don't have that in Norway.
You don't have that. You got very new stuff.
When you guys built massive cities, we were Vikings raiding your country.
That's true.
Yeah.
How rude.
So we didn't build stuff back then. We built boats and swords.
But yeah, and spiky helmets, and you came over and stole our stuff.
That's pretty much how it was. So
Typical.
yeah, little backstory if you're interested on the garden here. As you might have noticed, everything I do is thought about more or less. So you might see that the garden is very structured in front of it here, with like strict angles, square planters. Everything is like this. Man-made, and that is to indicate that man has tamed nature.
Yep.
And like a Roman garden, very strict. But as you proceed through here, the garden becomes more and more organic to indicate that nature owns man, and you can't really tame it. so I don't know how cool it is,
cool.
but it's
cool.
It's a cool little story behind it.
That's a good idea. If you're doing a garden, you could have formal parts and then kind of more informal and wild parts as well. And it means you've got two different kinds of garden to look at. God, this is so cool. All right, let's go in. Temple.
Let's go up
I feel
here.
like I need to make some sort of sacrifice to the gods after seeing so much.
Yeah, you might lose an arm or something, but
I can deal with this. Wow. Look at that little kind of Japanese Acer tree on the side there with the...
yeah, that I imagine that. Okay, so the temple here is the temple of Epona. In the religion here, that's the god of fertility. So I imagine that they have exported plants from all over the world, and kind of to indicate the fertility of this place.
Cool. All right, so you've got kind of the monks' place here, which has kind of got working areas and food production, I suppose.
Yeah. So basically, if you go through here, this is the monastery, more or less. This is where we have chickens. Look at these; these are so cute.
That's a fat old chicken right there.
And we have like some small food production, a well right here.
Oh, that's funny.
And this is also where the monks live, where their beds and stuff is, and feast hall and kitchen and all that stuff.
Wow, look at this little diagonal balcony up here. This is really nice. And then in here, little dining hall. Oh, goodness, I'm just cherry picking really and just spotting stuff. Wow. Oh man, the detail. I love the view from here. This is cool.
It's pretty nice. What I love about building, or Crasburg in general, is to add small courtyards like this. I don't know why, but it's so cool to have an area that's completely enclosed.
Well, it's atmospheric, and especially with the shaders, you got all these. You get the light hitting that wall there, and then the rest of it kind of being cooler and more shaded. You can almost feel the temperature difference as you walk around.
Yeah.
Oh, we're in
I
a
guess that's
kitchen
it.
as well. Wow. Right, dude, we can't see everything. Let's go and we see the temple.
So last tour was with Arcalus, if you know him, and I denied him of the catacombs. But I think since we didn't do that last episode, maybe we should do a quick tour through the catacombs.
Sure.
You're not afraid, right? Of dead people
I'm
and
not
stuff?
too scared, no.
Too scared, okay.
Okay, now I'm a little bit scared. There's a skull I can see.
So I think we will take one of the branches here. So it branches in 3 directions, and they go pretty far. So we'll take one of them, and let's go straight ahead, I guess.
Okay.
So this is like inspired by the catacombs under Paris and Rome and stuff, where the common people are just stored in the holes in the wall.
Absolutely. This is in Italy, and it's in Paris as well, isn't it? They got
under Rome and
under Rome. All the skulls is packed away. Why do people do this?
So
this
spooky.
is so spooky. Oh my goodness. So what block is that? That is pile of bones. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
And there are like different layers. So in here, this is more wealthy looking. So maybe the higher, common people would live here, or not live here, but not live here, die here, get buried here.
Absolutely. Got your little place in the wall all picked out.
Yeah. And for the very rich people, I think this one here is a private crypt.
Aha, more of a mausoleum. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dukon. All right. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. So yeah, that's that, and that kind of goes on forever in all the different directions. And there's a combination of private crypts and public crypts.
Awesome. Love it. Wow.
So yeah, are we done? Do you want to see the inside of the temple, or are you good?
This bit's fallen down?
Yeah.
I will have a quick fly inside the temple very, very quickly. Oh my goodness. Love it, dude.
Thank you, man.
Oh, even the back wall with the glass. Okay, guys, come on the server if you want to see more of the temple. And where we're going? Castle?
Soon, I think.
Okay,
Soon.
let's do it.
Let's do a quick flyby. If you see where I am, this is the Hill of Opportunity. I have named most of the areas. This is where new settlers or people coming from around the continent, they usually settle here. So it's like a mix of different people, and it's one of the oldest parts as well. This house right here, the yellow one you're looking at, is the first one I built.
Really? What,
Yeah.
this one right? With the yellow roof?
No, tan walls.
Oh, here. Yeah. This is the first house. 2 years ago? Really?
Almost 2 years ago, yeah.
Almost 2 years ago. What a project, dude. What a project. Honestly, this should be in a museum. I think a Minecraft museum would be amazing.
That would be fun.
Little section for all the best builders.
I'd pay for it to
in
be there.
Minecraft. Yeah, and you even have the studios would come and put their work in it as well, I think.
Yeah. Down here, quick tour through one of the markets. We have another market here. This is called the Blossom Market, due to the blossom here. And it's just
another market. This looks like a richer market.
It's just like a busy little market thing.
All the meat hanging up. This makes me want to go outside for real. You know, I want to go back to markets and restaurants and stuff. It's difficult right now, 2020.
It is.
Okay. And a beautiful, beautiful garden. So that just... I don't know how you decide where everything goes. That's amazing. Absolutely amazing.
A lot of planning went in before I started building here, where all the different things goes.
Do you enjoy that process, the planning process?
I have...
You sketch it out on paper or what?
I have a video where I plan it, but it's more like this is the plan. I didn't go through the process of planning it.
You could also just place wool, I suppose, on the ground.
Yeah, I took an aerial screenshot and then draw on it. That's easier.
Yes, absolutely. Cool.
Can you
Beautiful view of the temple from here with the sun behind it. That's awesome.
Can you guess what this is?
Can I guess what this is? Right. Quarry or something?
Not really.
Got stone here.
We have my stalker here, by the way.
I was gonna say, I looked around and there was like another one of you. I was like, how did he move so fast? Who's this? Aquapondium. I was double taking there. I've got to figure out what this is, guys. Oh, this is a forge.
Yes, or it's an industrial area.
Industrial area where they're going to be manufacturing. Look at this forge. This is where you'd bring your coke and your lime and you would empty it into the furnace.
Yep.
I have often built these and really not done it justice. This is... Oh man, I'm so inspired. I really am.
Thank you, man.
Look at that.
Right, do you want to see the castle now?
I would love to see the castle. I would love to... I'm kind of taking my breath. My speech has been removed by the industrial district. Okay, let's fly over. So we're going to go through this main gate, I guess.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do this by foot so we can... it feels a lot bigger when you...
experience it.
Yeah.
Very good, very good. I love the gate. And, oh, what is this? A floater.
Whoop. Whoops.
Oh, look at the castle.
Slowly loading in for me here.
So when you plan a castle, do you maybe start with a big rock to build the castle on, and have a look at the shape of the rock?
So what I did here is, I've done a video on this as well, guys, if you're interested, but I can try to explain it. I list up everything I want in the castle on a paper, a pretty long list, and then I start making blobs. So I kind of drew here like a blob. This is the kitchen, this is the feast hall, and then I see how I can adjust those somewhat together, and then I make the squares using a paint program. And when I figured out the layout that works, I make it in wool, and then I did a terraforming around it.
Aha! So the land hasn't really determined the castle shape.
No.
The castle determined the land underneath it.
Kind of cheated a little bit.
I think I've been here before.
Yeah, I think you were here a while back. Just briefly.
With Keralis, right?
Yeah, I don't think you showed off this place, but maybe you were here together. Yeah.
This is amazing. I love the courtyard. Very atmospheric. Huge towering parts of the castle.
It's massive.
And again, it's like the castle's evolved. Slightly different styles, different shapes, colors.
Yeah, definitely.
It's grown up, right?
So this is kind of a castle that is many buildings together. It's not really like one big building. It is many buildings, and together it's defensive.
And it's been added to and expanded as you get more money, I suppose, in materials.
Basically, yeah. So that's why we have different gatehouses and stuff. This one is like the upper one, and then we gone through 2 already.
Oh. Sorry. I got my clicks mixed up. Oh no, another courtyard. You like your courtyards?
I love the courtyards, yeah.
This is such a nice little feature on the wall, like a little mini shrine thing. Typical of medieval castles. Oh, look at the look like an angel statue.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's supposed to be like an angel.
This pack is ridiculous.
If you want to see a statue, though, look up there. Up on the red building there.
What? Is this the Phoenix?
That is the Phoenix, yeah.
Called it.
Or
I
it's
love how you use
statue
the
of a
arch
Phoenix.
blocks. Statue of a Phoenix. Yeah.
This is not done by me, though.
Beautiful way. Really, this is a beautiful way to break up a big mass of. Like, you have a huge red wall.
Yeah.
There, and just putting a statue on it. I would never have thought of that. So who did this? Who did that big house?
Well, the house is done by me, but the Phoenix is done by Scry. Member on the server here. Yeah, Scry.
Well done, Scry.
Yeah. It was done during a stream, so he helped me out with this one.
So where do you stream? You're on Twitch?
Twitch, yeah.
Twitch. So I'll put that in the description as well.
Thank you, man.
Oh, I managed to open the door without destroying it. Oh my goodness, dude, this is unbelievable.
Where are you now?
I'm in the church. You've got writing that says Crasburg. How did you manage that?
Are you in the church? Oh yeah, you're in the main. That's the throne room.
Engraved? How did you get? How did you get it? This is throne room.
This is the throne room, yeah.
But it was a church.
We have a temple though.
It's a throne. Of course, look at the big throne. The clue was there, Andy. Wow.
So this is where I sit on Friday nights.
That's where you sit, King Vigoman. And then the people come in and say, "Hey, judge me. I stole all the apples. I'm sorry."
Oh, that was you?
Yeah. Oh, this is so cool.
Yeah, we have a temple as well if you want to see that, but that's private for the lords only. So that is through here into the main. This is a little dark because of the shaders.
Yeah,
it's kind of tricky lighting it all up.
All right.
But down
Cool,
here we
cool.
have the private shrine or temple.
I've just got like viewing. I don't know, fatigue. I've seen so much. I just like my eyes are tired from so much beauty, detail.
I'm so sorry, man.
Even this. No. It's just like. Wait, what block is this? It's like a corner block there. That is. Wow. Broken, reticulated. What block is this? Brick corner. You have corner bricks.
We have corner blocks, we have vertical slabs, we have everything.
Limitless possibilities. What a pack. What a city. Vigaman. Amazing work.
Thank you so much, man.
All right.
Is there anything else you want to see now, or should we move towards an ending? It's been pretty long.
Yeah, let's finish this up here. I'm gonna fly up here very quickly. See what I'm just dying to see. Man. Look at that. Look at that.
I guess you could check out the feast hall. That's one of my favorite rooms in the castle.
Mm-hmm. Well, I've been here so long, I'm kind of hungry, to be honest. So
There's
this
food
makes
here.
sense.
Yeah.
There's food here. Nom nom nom. Bit of wine. Some blocks. Is that blocks of cheese? Wow. Ah, I found my cake. Good. All right. Is that an actual cake block? Finally, fruit cake with icing. Yeah. And a fireplace. Very good. Very good. Do you know what? This is really cool. You've even got one chair kind of pulled back. Kind of an old Minecraft trick, that isn't it, to make the place look lived in.
Mm-hmm. Learned that on World of Corrales back in the day.
Oh, back in the day.
Back in the day.
People had their little seats moved out, and a little balcony here. So where is that? I love this bridge as well, going across, joining up your districts.
Yeah,
like
people
little...
like that. It's for the servants to move between the servants building, which is this pink one, and then help the lords.
Man, servants have got a nice building.
Yeah.
All right, so the island or the peninsula continues. You've got a river. Wow, it's all landscaped beautifully. What a pack. What a city. Crasburg. Come on the server, guys. Check it out. All the links and info are in it down below. Thank you for inviting me on.
Thank you so much for being here. It's boring doing it alone, so I'm very glad that someone wants to hang out with me when we do this.
So every 10 episodes you do a little recap.
Every 10 episodes, yeah.
And you're inviting different people on. That's so cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed. If so, make sure to check out Andy's channel. He's doing some amazing building himself. And don't forget to subscribe to both of us if you haven't already, and leave a like and all that stuff. And I guess we will both see you later, hopefully.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'd love to come back at some point. Thanks for watching on my channel. Check out Vigaman's channel. I'll see you next time.